Thank you, David. Appreciate it. Well, good morning, everybody. We welcome you. This is the weekly meeting of the Lawrence County Board of Commissioners, today being Tuesday, February 17 of 2026. You'll note we're starting an hour earlier today. My two colleagues have a commitment in Mercer County later this morning that they need to attend, and that's why we scheduled this meeting an hour earlier. We announced this a week ago, and we also have the appropriate legal ad in the paper noting the change in the starting time. Now, next Tuesday, we'll be back to our normal 10 o'clock starting time. Ask anyone in the room, if you have your cell phone, if you'd please put it on vibrate or silent. We thank you for that. We always start the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance. Then we'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Vanasco, could you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have a brief moment of silence, please. Thank you all very much. Vanessa, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Sinata,
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Here.
Commissioner Vogler.
Here. Thank you. We have a quorum. Right now, in our audience, we have some of our staff folks with us who will be presenting in just a few moments. Right now, no members of the public, but in case they would show up, we'll note that we do give 2 opportunities for public comment. We ask that the comments be related to county government matters. And we do this twice. You're welcome to speak both times, one of the 2 times if you prefer, or if you're just here to listen, that's fine. Drops us down. I will open it for public comment if there are any public comments at this time. Hearing none, we'll do this again before we adjourn. Under fiscal and contractual, we have 2 warrant registers, also known as check reconciliation registers, that have been provided to us by the County Controller's Office. They are dated February 11 and February 12 of this year. Dan and Chris, take whatever time you need to look them over. Whenever you're ready, I would accept a motion for us to accept these documents.
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second that motion. I thank you both. If there are no concerns, we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. And the same holds true for the minutes. We have the minutes of the February 10, 2026 meeting in our packet. Again, gentlemen, take whatever time you need. Whenever you're ready, we can do a motion to adopt the minutes.
I make a motion to adopt the minutes.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any concerns or corrections? Hearing none, we'll do a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Under written communications, we've received 2 documents. The first comes from the Elwood Group. This pertains to their facility at 800 Commercial Avenue in the borough of Elwood City. And this is giving us notification that the company has applied to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection for plan approval application for the replacement of a natural gas-fired furnace at their facility at 800 Commercial Avenue in the borough of Elwood City, signed by Michael Matfee, corporate environmental manager. The second document comes from AMG Crone. It's signed by Brian Muniz, the operation plant manager for AMG Crone. They're advising us that the company is submitting to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection, the Air Quality Division of DEP, an operating permit renewal application for the renewal of Air Permit 37-00374 for emission sources located at 599 Northgate Circle, which is their facility in Neshannock Township. I'll note the company also has a facility in Union Township as well. Dan or Chris, any concerns or questions on these two letters? Can I have a motion for us to accept them?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second the motion.
Thank you both, and we'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Takes us down to commissioner reports and comments, and today, Mr. Kennedy, you're up first.
Oh, I have none because I've been down most of last week and I didn't do a whole lot, but hopefully this week's a better week. Stay away from Joe, he quits getting me sick.
Let the record show you were here Friday. You
Yeah.
did put in a full day Friday.
It was a rough week.
Well, we want you to be on the upswing.
I'm getting there, so.
Okay. We wish you well, and we thank you. Commissioner Sanada.
I have a few things, but I will say that Commissioner Kennedy, we didn't want you here Friday, but you spent the whole day with
Yeah,
us.
I did.
Considering how you felt last week, we do appreciate you coming in, but it wasn't necessary.
They said this getting old stinks, I'll tell you.
I had some opportunities, and I'll let you, Chairman, you could talk about planning commission, as we did that on Wednesday last week. We also went down to Elwood City on Thursday. It was really
Perry Township.
yeah, right, Perry Township. I'm thinking Elwood City School District, but it was the Perry Township School. And it was really a great program. They were one of 6 school districts that were honored nationwide to support the Declaration of Independence. And once again, this is the second time the Elwood School District has been honored within the year for they won 2 national awards. And, it was special with the kids, and we had the seniors make a little presentation talking about the history of the signing of the Declaration, and hats off to the Elwood School District. They run a good ship, and to be able to compete and be acknowledged for that, really great program. Secondly, I got a chance to go out your way, Dan. I stopped out at the annual spaghetti dinner for the scouts out there. Once again, great food, but those kids are just amazing. They have a whole new crop ready, working for Eagles out there already. Last year we had 5 of them.
Yeah.
5 kids out of that New Wilmington group that got Eagles within a year. So got a bunch of young kids. They're aggressive young ladies and young men, and I've always enjoyed going to that because they do such a nice job out your way.
Debbie and I must have missed you. We were there about, I think it was a little after 5.
Yeah, I was there at 3:30. I was hungry, so I took off. I kind of eat. So. And last, I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Isaac George. He passed away last week. He was a real hero in Lawrence County. He is the last surviving Pearl Harbor survivor in Pennsylvania. He passed away at the age of 104. I've known Mr. George probably going back 25 plus years. He used to come to Harrisburg every year because they have a ceremony to honor the Pearl Harbor survivors. And he was like a local celebrity. I brought him down to the House floor a few times, and staff and people would always go up to him and thank him for his service and what he's done. And I had an opportunity when he turned 100 to honor him at the Rhodes Estates. So a true gentleman. He's going to be missed. He made 104 years. And I think that tells you the type of stock that he had. And, he was a local hero and the last surviving Pearl Harbor person. So that's really all I have.
There's somebody I knew a little bit longer than you, Chris. I knew Ike for 50 years.
Wow.
Great guy.
Yes.
Has a nice family.
Was he related to attorney Bob George, or is that a different family?
He had a brother Dave, I know that. I think there was a Bob in there too.
There was a George who was also a minister, who I think was Bob's brother. These might be 2 different George families that we're thinking of.
There was quite a bit in his family if you looked at it a bit.
That's all you have,
That's all
sir?
I have there.
Okay, thank you so much. I'll just echo I felt bad that you had to miss it, the ceremony at the Perry Elementary School down in Perry Township. Third and fourth graders, but you know, you were under the weather and we were sitting real close to these kids.
They would all be off school today if
Yeah,
I was there. So they'd all be
or you might have picked something else up, so.
Yeah, that's true.
We're sorry you couldn't join us, but it was a nice,
Yes,
as Chris said, it was a very nice event. And then last Wednesday, we did have the planning commission meeting out at Slippery Rock Township Municipal Building. Well attended. I haven't seen a crowd that big. The primary report came from Flowline Corporation in Shenango Township. They're talking about their ongoing expansion out there. Help me with my bad memory here. They indicated the number of jobs that they anticipate adding. And I want to say it was 30, but
That's- yeah.
does that sound right? Is that your
That's
recollection?
what I remember.
Okay,
yes.
so they did indicate it could mean 30 additional jobs at that
Mhm.
facility. So we're pleased to hear that.
It's been here a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle was, I can't remember where he was up there.
That was Ed Reynolds, or,
Yeah.
yeah, and I remember him. You told
He
me
worked
about
there since, I remember being a little kid, he worked there until he retired from there.
and he was a nice guy, very nice guy. I think that's all I have at this point, so we'll move on to new business. And the first resolution, what number do we give this?
19.
This involves mental health and developmental services. Were they advised to have somebody here?
Scott was gonna be here. I'm not
Okay,
sure.
maybe, hopefully he's okay. Can you pinch hit on
I
this?
sure can.
This is a proposal involving an administrative entity operating agreement between the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services, their Office of Developmental Programs, and the county's MHDS office, Mental Health Developmental Services Office. But are you able to fill us in?
I sure can.
Okay.
As you said, Commissioner, this is an agreement between Lawrence County, NHDS, and the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services. It's an agreement that's done from time to time. And what it is it names Lawrence County MHDS as the lead, as the administrative lead at facilitating day-to-day operations concerning MHDS activities in Lawrence County in particular. It pertains to facilitating the day-to-day activities in the early intervention, ID realm, as well as the mental health realm. We're a block grant county, so it also has fiscal ramifications as well, that we oversee the block grant and the block grant dollars that are coming down from the state.
You know, thank you for that. I appreciate, as I said, you're pinch hitting for Mr. Baldwin, but we switched over to the block grant program probably about 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, I would say 2020.
That sounds about right. And from your perspective, do you think that was a wise move?
I think it's very wise with the dollars. They're always stuck in these categories. In some categories you couldn't spend, but you had great needs over here.
Yep.
For example, in a different category, and you ran out of money there. It gives flexibility within the office to be able to move those dollars to where they're needed for Lawrence County. Lawrence County's need might be a little bit different than Beaver counties or Butler counties, but it allows flexibility in those dollars.
I'm glad we did it as well. I know that we certainly weren't one of the first counties to do it.
No,
The counties did it
no.
before we did, didn't they?
That's correct. And I know even in the Western region, I remember talking to Beaver County's human service director at different meetings we would be at. He would always look at me and say, I can't believe you guys are not block grants. The best thing the state's ever done. And when we did it, I think we found out that he was correct in that.
Good. That's been my perspective, but you're closer to it than I am, so I'm glad to hear that. Dan, do you have questions for Mr. Vanesky?
None at all.
Thank you. Chris, any questions? No. May I have a motion for proposed resolution 19?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy.
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We have two proposals from Children and Youth Services, and Donald Andrews is with us. Good morning, Donald. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing fine, thank you. Appreciate your coming out bright and early on a Tuesday morning. The first proposal, number 20, involves a contract that you'd like for us to consider with Northwest Media that provides training. And this is where maybe you can fill us in. Is this training for CYS staff or CYS clients or both? Maybe you can answer that for us.
Yes, so this, the contract is with Northwest Media Inc. They run the training program at Foster Parent College. The training is for our foster kinship parents. So it's not agency staff or clients, it's for the parents that are taking in the kids once the county does maintain custody of them. So it's a one-year contract, it is up for renewal. Northwest Media sets the dates for the contract and we just coordinate with them. Last year we served 70 individuals with this training. The price is down from last year. Last year it was around 4,200, I believe. This year we're down to 35. It is an 80-20 split with the state, so the state does pick up 80% of the funding for it. The training itself allows the foster parents or kinship parents to do the training at their times that are convenient for them. It's 100% online, 100% self-paced. Once they start the training, they have 30 days to complete it, or our agency staff can extend the expiration date if needed. And that is about all.
Well, extremely thorough. I appreciate it because I had a few questions, but you answered all of them. So thank you. Mr. Sonata, do you have questions for Donald?
Donald's very thorough, so.
Thank you. How about you, Mr. Kennedy?
Not at all.
All righty. May I have a motion for proposed resolution 20?
I'll make them.
I'll second the motion.
Take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. Proposed resolution 21 is a contract with an agency we've dealt with for many, many years. We're actually based in New Wilmington Borough. It's the Bear Foundation. Donald, what can you tell us about this one?
Yes, so this is an amendment to our existing contract to update the rate sheet to include a program that we will now be utilizing. We will be utilizing the home study program if our agency has a conflict and is unable to complete the home study. So in coordination with them, we just reached out and asked to add this program to the rate sheet so we utilize it.
Thank you, and we'll note that the rate sheet document is attached to the proposed resolution. Commissioner Kennedy, any questions for Donald? How about Mr. Sonata? Thank you. May I have a motion for resolution 21?
I'll make that motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you, gentlemen. We'll ask Vanessa to call the roll.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Well, will we see you next week?
You will not.
Really?
Yep, 1 week off.
Okay, then we'll miss you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us, Donald. Take care.
You
Our planning office today is represented by Rebecca Schaefer. Good morning. Hope you're well. We do this every year, I believe. What you'd like for us to consider is giving approval to moving forward with publishing an advertisement for requesting bids for our mowing and trimming and trash collection of our county-owned recreational areas. Would you be kind enough just to remind us what areas are covered? I assume the Stavish Bike Trail, but if you could you give us a quick list of who this covers?
Yes, it's 7 miles of the Stavish Bike Trail, West Park Nature Center, Quaker Falls Recreation Area, and the 5 boat launches, those being Bevington, McQuiston, Millennium Beyond, and McKinney Russell. So,
And my recollection is that it does not include the Zeke Park down in Wayne Township because our internal maintenance staff
I
takes
believe
care of
so.
that, I believe.
yes,
Okay. And we do this once a year,
right.
if I recall. So the plan is to have advertisements run on February 20 and 27. The bids, which will be sealed bids, is that correct? These
Yeah,
will be
this
sealed
is run through our Penn bid online portal. So yeah, so they will be sealed and the controller will be here to unseal them, I
Okay,
believe, March 2nd
Yep.
or 3rd.
3rd, yeah, that's right, because they're due on Monday, March
Yeah.
2nd. And you're right, Mr. Crestofine will come in and open them for us at our March 3 meeting. Anything else before I turn it over to my colleagues, Rebecca? Okay, thank you. Mr. Sanada, questions?
No questions.
No. Mr. Kennedy?
None.
Okay, thank you. Well, this is Resolution 22, and it will allow them to move forward with these advertisements. May I have a motion?
I'll make that.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. Both gentlemen will take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
If I had turned the page over sooner, it does point out the bids are due 3 p.m. on Monday, March 2. And as we noted, they'll be open at our March 3 meeting at 10 a.m. And these ads will be published February 20 and 27. So, Rebecca, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you. We have two transfer requests today. The first comes from the assessment office. They are asking for a $4,500 transfer from their contingency into their line item of professional appraisement. The second request comes from the maintenance office. And they're asking for a $10,000 transfer from their maintenance and repair line item into their vehicle expense line item. Joe, anything we need to know about either of these? They're pretty self-explanatory.
They are. The maintenance one typically, depending on how you view it, we used to always pay it out of materials and supply, or out of maintenance and repairs because it's kind of, their trucks are kind of machinery for them. That was allowable. In conversations with Controller Crestofine, we decided that we were gonna start to populate their vehicle expense, so just a shift in the dollars. No more dollars, no less dollars, just a shift into a different line item.
Thank you for that explanation. I'll see if Mr. Kennedy has any.
So they didn't spend $10,000 on.
No, that'll cover their
That'll cover
vehicles
their
for all
expenses
year.
for-
Hopefully there'll be some left over if we don't have any issues.
I'm glad you asked that, because quite honestly, I assumed they did, so thank you for.
What vehicle do we put 10 grand into is my one.
No, it's just basically putting that money in the line item.
We just changed the basket.
That's correct.
Thank you for clarifying that, both of you. Mr. Sanada?
No.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, these are the two requests. Would you be willing to make a motion to cover both of them?
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
Okay, thank you. This is for both requests. We'll ask Vanessa to call the roll, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. As we noted earlier in the meeting, this Board of Commissioners will meet once again a week from today at our usual starting time at 10 o'clock, open to the public. Also, tomorrow, Wednesday, February 18, at 12 noon, the prison board, the 7-member prison board, will hold its monthly public meeting in this room at 12 o'clock. For public comment, let the record show there are no individuals in the audience at this time, which then leads me to closing comments from my fellow commissioners. Mr. Kennedy, anything?
Nothing at all.
Thank you. Mr. Sanada?
No.
Alrighty. Joe or Vanessa, anything? Thank you both. We appreciate your assistance in putting everything together. There being no other business to be brought before this board, I would request an adjournment.
I'll make that.
I'll second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye, opposed, same sign. Motion carried. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody.
7 minutes, Chairman.
Not too bad.
Bang that out.
Oh, there's.
Oh, I see you.
He might be confused.